got it up. It is harder than it looks to make the lighting look decent. Whew, no wonder everybody has all those like really circular things. We're just using light. There's a lot of it in Hawaii, so yeah. Aloha and welcome to my channel. My name is Shelby Stevens. For those of you who do not know, I lived in Tennessee until October and then moved here and started this incredible life on Maui, and I want to let everybody know about my experience here. Now, first off, I want to say, okay, if you look underneath at the bottom or wherever, you can see that it is the beginning of 2021, which means I've only been here about 3 months. Yeah, so that means I don't have a whole lot of experience and I'm going to butcher some of this. It'll also be really interesting to go back to this video after a while to see if things have changed for me, but I want to let you know my experiences with beaches here. It's really interesting living here because I've always lived, about 6 hours away from a beach, maybe even more than that. So to be around all of this nature all the time, it is absolutely incredible. It's not something that I ever thought I would get to experience, but it's been really awesome. So I want to let you know, if you come here, where to go. Something that I've learned about Hawaii is that you don't have to pay a lot of money to get stuff done here. You don't have to take all of those tourism trips, pay hundreds of dollars for people to show you around. It's safe here, it's easy here, there are signs up everywhere, and your GPS takes you to most things. Now keep in mind, we do live in Kihei, so if you see that map, you can see where we're living on the island. So we usually go to beaches around us. That may skew my judgment a little bit. I haven't been north really at all, so I can't tell you much about those beaches. So if you ever want to visit here, or if you just want to see some pretty views, here are my top picks for the best beaches on Maui. Let's start out with my all-time favorite. It's my husband's all-time favorite too. This is Big Beach. The thing that strikes me the most about Big Beach is how absolutely insanely gorgeous the water is. In Hawaii, I mean, it's gonna be clear and blue no matter where you are. But the key difference is the color blue. The first time that I went into that water, I scooped it up and I just looked at it as it was pouring out and I was just like, this can't be real. It looks like kind of what pictures look like when you turn the saturation all the way up. The sand is so tan and has kind of this orange tint to it, and then the blue is just the best form of aqua you have ever seen in your life. I mean, it is absolutely insane. Another fun part about this beach is the waves. A lot of times we will see surfers over when you are looking towards the ocean to the left. I haven't surfed yet. That's something that we're going to learn how to do soon. It's my 2021 bucket list. But for now, I am just kind of in the ocean, just swimming around, playing with our dog. She loves the ocean too. And the waves are super awesome here on Big Beach. They can get pretty big and it gets really deep really fast in that beach. So you just kind of whoop, get into it, and then the waves are going over you. For families, I don't know how fun that would be to have little kids, but for us, we have a lab who, you know, can take a lot when it comes to water. And then of course, both of us being in our 20s, we love having fun just jumping in those waves and letting them, you know, kind of flop us on shore sometimes. I don't know how safe it is, but everybody's doing it there, so that's what we're doing. Now, another place close to Big Beach is called McKenna Landing. Now, this is something that our neighbors took us to, and it was one of the first places I went after I was done with my quarantine here and got to actually go do things in Hawaii, and it was incredible. This is the top place we go if we want to snorkel. They also do some diving, and it's apparently really gorgeous the further you go out. I haven't gone too far out because right next to the shoreline is just beautiful and magical. There's so many fish, and there's turtles that come in, and you can see a picture of them right now. We've had so much fun snorkeling there. Another fun thing we do at McKenna Landing, because it is kind of a circle, it has a little bitty shore and then it has a circle. A lot of people paddleboard there. The waves are very thin, it's easy to stand up, and it's just gorgeous. Now to go out west a little bit, this is where we haven't ventured a whole lot quite yet, but we are making our way up. We're gonna start with Alola, and I hope I am saying that right. It's what people have said around me, so yeah, just Fingers crossed, and I'm sorry guys. Alola is another fun snorkeling spot. It is also really cool because it's 24 hours, which means you can go camping there. It is super easy to find, contrary to what my husband and I thought. We got lost somehow looking for it because we thought it was gonna be harder to find than it was. Turns out it's just at mile marker 40. You're gonna see the ocean, you're just gonna park, and then there it is. So it's super easy to get to. You do not have to walk anywhere. You can even open up your tailgate if you're renting a Jeep or something and enjoy. We ended up camping in our 4Runner right there at the shoreline. It was super awesome. You can see that we also had a bonfire, which my neighbor brought. They're awesome, and they just have all the cool toys. And we got to enjoy the sunset there. It's probably one of my top places to watch the sunset as well. The next place on my top list is Kaanapali. I hope I'm saying that right too. Oh my goodness. That's the last time I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna refer to it as this beach because I am terrified to say the word again. But me and my husband went over there just a couple of weeks ago. It was really fun. It was kind of touristy, of course, because it is in a touristy area. That's a place where a lot of people do stay. We did have to pay for parking because all the free parking was taken up, but it was kind of nice because we got to park in a parking garage and our car was nice and cool when we got back. We also had a chance to walk through a resort, so we kind of felt like tourists ourselves. A little bit of a day staycation for us. But this one is a really fun beach because it has a lot of different options in a very small area. So you can go snorkeling, you can go cliff jumping, or you can just sit on the beach and see the amazing views. I definitely recommend this area if you are visiting and you want to actually stay at a resort and just kind of walk out of your hotel room and see amazing Maui and everything that it has to offer right outside your door. Definitely recommend going and staying over in that area. And then we're gonna travel all the way east. This is Black Sand Beach, which is actually pretty funny because it doesn't look like sand. I guess sand is kind of out a little bit, but these are rocks, so make sure you do wear shoes. I'm going to do a video on Road to Hana. This is one of the best stops on that Road to Hana trip, but I thought I could stand alone as well because it is a beach and it's beautiful and it's something to see. So volcanoes do not erupt here on Maui anymore, but thousands of years ago, of course they did. That's how Maui was made, 2 volcanoes and there's an island. So because of one of those eruptions, lava came down and formed this amazingly beautiful beach. I'm just gonna stop and let you guys look at some of the amazing views that we saw there. Those pictures and videos speak for themselves, so I'm just not even gonna go on about it. Okay, kind of joking. Here's some information about it. It is in the middle of a park, so there are a lot of accommodations there. You can go to the bathroom, you can change, you can get some water from the water fountain. There's just a whole lot of things there. And of course, in normal Road to Hana fashion, there are fruit stands right outside of the park, so you can just give a little tip and get some great tropical fruit. That concludes my list for the best beaches on Maui. Now, before anybody gets mad, I do want to say again that we have not been to anywhere North Shore related. I know that is beautiful. We've seen some views from some drives over in that area, but since I haven't actually been there, I didn't want to put it in here and kind of pretend like I'm an expert on it when I've never even stepped foot on these beaches. But of course, in a couple of months, I will try to update you guys and hopefully have some other options for you. I hope this made you want to book a plane ticket. They're cheap right now, guys. Just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and come on here. All you have to do is take a negative COVID test and you can enjoy paradise. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, Instagram, follow my page. I'll of course put it there as well. Thanks for watching and make sure to tune in next week.